And for everyone watching on NS2HD, g'day! Welcome back to NS2HD. I am here joined by Neshi. Say hello, Neshi.
Hello.
This is Neshi. He is the man who, with Hughes, has taken Deshawn's original Skycam mod and developed it further and improved it. And it looks like everything's going wrong for us this morning because it looks like the server's taken a dump.
Yeah, well, that's good for us because we can start over
restart
again.
Exactly. So basically, Neshi and I have been casting for the last few minutes, and we haven't actually been able to see anything or do anything. Oh dear, that's just hilarious because we thought we were casting, but evidently we were not.
Is the sound okay, by the way?
Yeah, we'll have to ask on the
Guys hear me?
stream. Oh dear. Yeah, so the sound should be going out now, which is a relief, and we're going to rejoin this server and actually get a game going. I'm just going to ask, I can't because I'm on Skype with you, Neshi, but I was going to ask what the hell's going on with the server.
The server's up again. You can retry and continue.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, good. Okay. That is the most embarrassing opening to a cast I think I have ever had. Oh dear.
Well, at least we could warm up our voices.
Yeah, and it's lucky that we saw. I was looking at the Twitch stream and Abraxas is going, I can't hear anything, and I'm thinking, what? And I realized I had muted it.
Yeah, someone messaged me on Steam also.
It's embarrassing. I love you guys for letting me know that, and we will be getting going here very soon. Now, Neshi, walk us through some of the changes you've made to Skycam.
Well, I didn't do so many changes. Well, the player frames and tech point frames are from Hughes, so that's all his work. It's basically just a display of the players with their class, or life form and weapons, health and dress.
Awesome.
And in the on the top side, you have still have the detailed rest stuff. I changed it around a bit, so you now have a tech rest display, which is basically all resources you have available for actually teching up and getting upgrades and stuff, instead of just pure team res. So it's all res not spent on extractors.
Awesome. And I think, you know, you guys taking the effort to do that is just, it's just outstanding. It's doing wonders for the community and it's doing wonders for competitive gaming. And now,
NS2HD, you're ready.
I'm just telling them I'm ready. Now I can't wait to show you guys. We were just not joining teams for a moment there, but I'm now activating the Skycam / Insight mod. This version is called Insight, and you can see why. Look at this. I mean, this is just fantastic. We've got on the top left of the screen, we've got the health and armor of all the people and their res, and down the bottom we have the Hive and Command Station health, and we're off! So Neshi, how have these two teams been going this morning?
Well, they're pretty even, I think. They've both won some games, and the aliens are all new, so they're both learning how to use them now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the new commander system, which is just so detailed I won't be able to go through it all in the cast. Looks like some early pressure on. It looks like the room names have been disabled in Insight, unfortunately. So it's really going to test my room knowledge. But it'll definitely get in combat in neck here.
No, the room names are still on the upper left, but it depends on how far you zoom in.
Ah, interesting.
It's,
oh, they're back.
The
You're right. Interesting. That'd be definitely our bug here at Unknown Worlds. I mean, the spectator system is something we're trying to get going on, but with the community, with Hughes and yourself, Neshi, doing work on this, it's just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, there's still some things we can't change, or we're not experienced enough to do, but most of the stuff is pretty much working as intended.
Now, someone's saying on the Twitch that someone's yelling really loudly, but it can't be either of us.
What?
I do not know, Neshi. Normally my Skype calls are too quiet, but if the Twitch stream guys in the chat, there is a delay, but we'll get your message later on and let us know what's going on. We've got res dropped. We're now 3 extractors to 1 harvester, so very aggressive marine play, but Kharaa is going to try and chew on the extractor here in gate. One marine is going to come in very quickly, Natalie, to engage. The next step we really need to get going, Neshi, is we need to get the overlays working in free look mode as well.
Yeah. I didn't really want to do that because it's more of like a cinematic view. You won't want any UI elements on that.
Yeah, that's true actually. You do want it to maintain cinematic. Maybe what we could do is, oh, looks like we missed some combat here in tech. But that harvester has lived. Maybe what we could do is have a hotkey that can turn the overlay off for cinematic moments.
you can do it right now. It's not the complete overlay, but you can switch the upgrade and play frames with one.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but did you see that TRC just took out Zico in an egg? I'm not sure what Zico is evolving into. Maybe it was just an upgrade, but nevertheless very annoying for Zico to go down like that.
It was just an upgrade. He still has 24S.
Of course, I can see that now. I'm gonna have to get used to using this tool. It's just fantastic to have this available.
Yeah, Yuki's evolving into Lurk now.
Awesome.
And Seiko is... Oh, he's evolving into Gorge. Maybe he was doing that before.
There you go. In the top left, you can see now that we have a Lurk on the field. I love this system. It's just fantastic. And now there he is flying in amongst these Marines here. I mean, definitely noticing that the Marine pressure is happening up towards the top side of the map. The aliens really aren't getting down here very much. It's very cool to see this kind of play from the Marines. Do you think the new alien changes have resulted in less alien pressure, Neshi?
Yes, definitely, but it's also very much the map. It's very common on this map to have loads of pressure all the time.
True.
Because the rest nodes for Marines are pretty close, and alien rest nodes are spread out as far as possible. So it's very hard to hold them against a good Marine team sometimes.
And interestingly, we're actually playing with some modified versions of Summit and Tram in this set of games, so we might be seeing that later where these two teams have locked down the spawn points to try and balance those maps for competitive play, so we might see that. Oh, look at this, Exertus just killing so many aliens right now, far out.
Yeah, they've also stopped the Drifter from going into tech and killed the loading harvester.
Wowie, and normally the aliens will definitely be trying to secure this hive here in shipping, but that just hasn't happened this game.
Yeah, it's called loading, by the way.
Oh, sorry, yes, loading.
Yeah.
God, I just don't, for some reason I can memorize all the names of all the rooms on every map except this one. There's something about Turtle, I don't know if it's because it's so dense, it's just like, let's see if I get this right. This is Hall, am I right? Yes, I'm right, and this is Hub. And this is tech. Yep, okay, I'm getting there. We've got some Hydras here. So the alien's trying to hold this area by dropping some Hydras. It is a mature Hydra, but it's going to go down very quickly to Sonomi.
Yeah. And the Drifter caught again.
Damn.
Trying to get...
The alien's definitely in trouble this game.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the res lead on the UI 150 to 92 tech res. It's quite a lot.
So the tech res up there, that shows how much res has been spent on tech, is that right, Neshi?
No, how much res is available for tech. So it's total res collected minus res spent on RTs.
Ah, I understand. Okay, so the Marines definitely pulling ahead there by 50%. They just lost their gate extractor, but that's going straight back up. So Vareth, who is the commander on Exertus, which you can see on the top left there because of this awesome new system, is commanding, and he's just dropped that straight back down. Marine pressure on the bridge side as well. Interesting, a lot of these Marines seem to be moving on their own, but obviously very deadly even on their own. So these Exertus players are extremely skilled.
Yeah, they have shotguns and also weapons too now, and the aliens can't get fates yet, but will be able to in a few seconds.
Yeah, we've got Kharaa.
So let's see how that players out, because they don't have armor.
Yep, and Wiry is also going to have it very soon. They will not have Blink, I don't believe, or they might actually because of the new system. But
the hype is mature, so yes, I could have.
Yeah, we don't yet have that in Insight, but I mean with all the
I can't get augmentation in Insight, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that's something we'll have to add on our end, and I should point out again, just for anyone joining the cast, that Neshi, who is with me right now, whose full handle is Degel Neshi. I'm just having trouble pronouncing that. Degel Neshi, and Hughes. And Hughes is in the chat on the Twitch right now. So if you want to chat with him, oh, Zico's going to get caught out of position as Gorge. Is he going to get out of there? Yes, he is just going to get out of there. That was very close. And now this Harvester is under attack again. So many Harvesters being lost. RT's lost 4.
They're attacking 3 Harvesters at once, and
wow.
One of them goes down.
And I think this... Ooh, that was so close.
10 and 1 at 15%, so... Wow.
I mean, look at this. The one in loading is at 10%, and the one in tech at 15%, and the one in service is lost.
Down. Yeah.
So that's 4 RTs lost to 1 on the Marine side. That is a really big disparity. And tech res, again, that's the amount of res available on... Oh, and okay, the alien's striking a blow, getting generated down. That's a nice blow. Exertus coming in just too late there. And what's the Marine tech path at the moment? We've got armor level 1 on the way, weapons level 2. That's probably why the Marines are doing so well in the 1-on-1s and the 2v2s, because they do have that weapons too. They've also got shotguns out, and armor level 1 is almost done.
Yeah, but they will have trouble now because the aliens are getting fates now. 2 fates, Kharaa and Gracie.
Yep, and those fades
could also go fade and Scrim. So we may see a lot of fates, but the aliens don't know what kind of upgrades they have. So.
And oh, here we go. Natalie's about to get caught by Kharaa. He's only got 2. He's only going to be able to survive 2 swipes here. And look at that. Without that armor level 2, Marines just drop so quickly. There's a great Nana shield going down by Varath. Sorry, and it is. Yes, it is Varath. I was right.
Yeah, it's just cut off.
Yeah, it's just cut off. Some combat. Look at this. Once the fades came out, the combat just shifted straight away down into this part of the map, moving down from the alien side so quickly as soon as those fades came out. Remarkable to see.
Yeah. Fades are very important, especially when the Marines don't have armor.
They certainly don't. Armor level 2 not on the way yet.
Yeah, they don't have res yet. They still need 6 res.
Interestingly, Natalie and Sonomi have a lot of spare res. Actually, Elmo as well. Each of those could buy a couple of shotguns. So they do have the res for the weaponry they'll need. I mean, level 2 shotguns against fades, that's a fair bit of damage. Do you agree, Neshi?
Yeah. They didn't get too many shotguns because they didn't need to, because there were no fades, so they saved up a bit for this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And Archaea definitely doing damage to the Exertus extractors now. And although the tech res on the Marine side is just so much higher. The amount of res they've had available, 216 to 134, so 70% over the top. It's just, it's a big disparity. Aliens right outside the Marine doorstep right now. Nana shield's going down, and med packs. It's not going to save Natalie from Zico there, and now Zico is on the power node.
Yeah, the thing with tech res is that Marines have a lot more things to spend on than aliens. Aliens basically need their second hive ability, carapace, and then they only need a lot of PRS to regain the life forms.
It's an interesting point you make there, Neshi, that the Marines actually need more res to get things out. Oh, look at that. Kharaa just jumping in there. The Nana Shield for Natalie. It's just not enough, though, without that armor, too. The Nana Shield is crucial, but the Marine Commander can't keep doing that constantly. He will run out of energy at some point, and the Fades can just blink in and out and wait until that Nana Shield is gone before they re-engage. Pressure on all the Marine Extractors right now. I get the feeling that Exertus needs to make something happen right now. Armor level 2 is up. That's a good point to make. So the Marines are going to survive an extra swipe from the fades right now. Combat in bridge. I love this. We've got a gorge backing up these fades. There's the bile bomb going down on this extractor. I love that effect. Starting to burn and chemically burn. Look at that. Bile bomb going down the command station and the armory as well.
And we have a hive drop and loading.
There we go.
Not sure if it's that important, but we do.
Yeah, it's finally gone up. I guess the hive less important than it was initially, but what that does do is it gives the aliens a hell of a lot more eggs to play with and much faster respawns.
Yeah, and also, they can also get regen then.
True, they can double up on their upgrades. Usually you'll see alien teams go carapace first, which is a defensive armor upgrade, and then they'll get regen, which is, well, as the name suggests, a regenerative health ability. Extractor in gate going down as well. Yes, I'm getting my room names better and better. Zico and Kharaa are pretty much locking down generator. It's not even built.
They'll be in Onos in a few seconds. Crime is evolving to Onos.
Where is he? Let's what we want to do, actually, one thing we've been talking about, Neshi, that you might be interested in here in the office is, actually we were going to do what you've done, but ours probably wasn't even going to be as pretty as yours, and we were going to have the ability to click on the names and go straight to them. But you've pretty much done a better system. It's pretty awesome.
Well, the clicking was one thing I thought of too, but couldn't implement it yet.
Now, for all you budding gorges out there, there's a point to be made here about what Zico's doing. This whole time, the fight was happening here, and Zico was hanging here. He was staying behind this wall, never venturing in here, because if he did that, he risked getting killed. And that's an important point to make about gorge. You need to stay just back from the combat to effectively support your fellow players. And here's the Onos. Oh boy, now I'm going to stay up here because there is a sound bug with the Onos right now that means that your ears will die if I get too close to him. His gore is like turned up to over 100 million%. And he's going to town on that extractor right now.
And Seiko, what the hell is he doing? Oh, that's dangerous. Being an egg right in marine territory.
Oh boy, yeah. And you can see now that Zico is more comfortable chilling up in this zone because he's got an Onos with him. And what we need to see now is the Onos protecting his gorge and the gorge sticking with his Onos. But I feel the end game coming. I mean, despite the initial res parity, look at this. They've worked it back to 238 to 288, which is indicative of now the fact that all the combat is happening in the marine areas of the map.
Yeah, and the most important thing is that the PRS is actually even.
Yes.
Because when you're putting up a lot of harvesters, even if you lose them, you gain some PRS, so you're effectively trading TRS for PRS. And PRS is more important to get the life forms up.
True. And look at this alien team sticking together, working together, skulks, fades, Onos and gorge, and there is a lurk, Yuki's flying around in bridge at the moment. And now combat in marine base, the commander out of the chair for a moment, and this is a seriously important moment in this game. There was a prototype lab up, actually I didn't notice that, and Jetpack's research is at 30%. If the Marines can hold back this push, get the aliens out, there's a possibility they could get those jetpacks out and make a counterattack.
Yeah, the Onus
power's
goes
out.
Down,
the Onus is down, good point.
Let's see if they can get the power back up, but I don't think so, no.
They really need to get this power back up, but there's a skulk on the power node, now there's a fade on the power node as well. It's not good. I think that's it. GG, the jetpacks at 50% at the end there. And that is game over. So Neshi, thanks for joining me for this first game. I hope you'll stick around for another one. To everyone watching on the stream, thanks for watching. Stick around, we're going to have game 2. And on NS2HD, game 2 will be coming up very soon as well.